Hello friends, there is a very effective methodology of breakdown analysis. It is called 5 why analysis. It is used to reach the root cause of the failure and find out the solution so that the future failure should not take place. It does not address the immediate cause, it goes into the bottom of the causes why a failure has happened. Normally it is believed that the root cause can be reached in 5 whys, but it is not very rigid. One can find the root cause in 3 whys for simple failures, and one can have to ask 7 times why to reach complex failures. But it is a very effective, very simple also, and it involves the teamwork also. For example, a production process is stopped because a motor stopped working. Why motor stopped working? Because it is overheated and gets seized. Why it is overheated and seized? Because cooling fan not working. Why cooling fan not working? Because the fan belt was broken. Why fan belt was broken? Because it is worn out. Why it is worn out? It is not replaced. Why it is not replaced? Because this belt was not in the preventive maintenance schedule. So this is the root cause. Lack of maintenance, lack of preventive maintenance. So what is to be done? So immediately the deformity has to be corrected. Fan belt has to be replaced by a new belt and system has to be recommissioned. Then what is the root cause? How to address the root cause? You prepare a preventive maintenance schedule, review it and update it, then include that fan belt for a preventive maintenance schedule. So that way the future breakdown may not happen. There is another example. A worker fell and sustained injury. Why? Because there was a oil spillage on the shop floor. Why oil spillage? Because the compressor was leaking. Why compressor was leaking? Because its seal was not working properly. Seal was broken. Why it is broken? Because it is not maintained. It is got worn out. Why it is worn out? Because there was no maintenance carried out on them. Why maintenance was not carried out? Because there was no preventive maintenance schedule for the seal. So what is to be done? Address the immediate cause, replace the seal by a new one, and again review your maintenance schedule and include the seal as a component to be reviewed and maintained after a periodic inspection. So these are the 2 examples, simple examples, and this why analysis can be applied in other field also, not necessarily in the manufacturing or engineering field also. In other life situation also it can be applied. So you can find out the root cause of failure, why the results are not there, why you failed to achieve your targeted goals. So these are the reasons, and then you have to work, find out the root cause. So this is a very effective technique, and it can be used with another tools also in cases of complex failures also. Or for simple, it is very effective tool. So try to use it if you are already not using it, and see the benefit. It can reduce your breakdown frequency by a huge margin. 70%, 80% breakdown will be reduced within 3-4 months if it is followed in true spirit. Thank you.